of the head. And you have your perm rod. Now the perm rod is to create perms. Perms on Caucasian hair means curling the hair. Perms on ethnic or curly hair means softening the curl. So there's two verbiages out there in the real world on what a perm is, okay? So if someone has really curly hair like this lady, I would want to use really big rollers to do this perm to soften her curl. So make her curl a bigger, looser curl. If this client had poker straight hair, she'd be getting a perm because she wants curly hair. So we'd use, it depends again on the final look. This is state board. This is the size you're going to be using. It's the same concept. We're measuring across. Should be a little bit smaller than the roller itself. So if your section's too fat after you measure this out, and remember the head with the hairline is going to get thinner in the middle and then get wide again. So make sure this is not too big. Then same thing, we're going to measure out the diameter. And when it comes to perm rods, guys, I'm going to say what I learned. You know, back in the day, everybody got perms all the time. They were so popular. So the less hair you had in the perm rod and the better you wound it, the better curl people got because the lotion penetrated. It was able to really get into that hair that we were changing their curl pattern, basically. So I'm going to take my section, right? This first section gets directed up. Now you're going to use 2 papers when you're doing this. All right? If you have to, you can wet your fingers to be able to grab them easier. 1 on one side and 1 on the other. You got to make sure this hair is flat and not bunched up, otherwise you get fish hooks. You know what a fish hook looks like when you go fishing? Yeah, and what kind of curl pattern is that lady gonna get? A messed up, jagged curl. So you make sure you got your tension. I got these 2, the ends are nice and flat with my finger. I'm rolling these ends nicely, smoothly in there to make sure I get no fish hooks. Same concept. We are rocking gently as we roll down. We pull this across. All right? And you keep going down. Of course, the second one, you don't have to over direct as much. Pull it out. Now, this is another technique. You don't use this for state board, but this is called a bookend, where you just use 1 wrap and you make a little baby book and you wrap like this. For a state board test, you have to have the 2 end papers, but you should know the difference. So you can experiment just to get the feel of what that looks like, okay? And you're gonna do that right down that head.
Okay.
I am here to help you. Don't get freaked out. You're gonna become a pro at doing this.